Hello everyone. So on the previous episode of Mass Effect 3, we rescued Admiral Chorus after we convinced him to leave his crew behind, I guess, for the greater good. Sacrifices were made, unfortunately, but we are one step closer to stopping the war between the Quarians and the Geth. But before we go to the Reaper base on Rannoch, we still have to do Legion's quest. So let's not waste any more time and get to it. I think this is that weird quest with the Geth consensus. But before we do that, I feel like we still had something to scan, right? From last time, I feel like I missed something. In Argo's role, probably. This is 100%. Right here in the Phoenix Nebula. And I think it's supposed to be right here. Pinnacle Station. Probably the remains of the station. Let's see what we can find. Turian Spec Ops team. What are they doing here? Okay. I feel like Pinnacle Station was a DLC in the original Mass Effect 1. They kinda removed it for the Legendary Edition. It was basically like the Armax Arena thing, where you can train. And I think you also got like your own place. Like they give you like a shack or like some kind of building on the asteroid, I think. I don't know. That's what I remember. I don't think I ever got it because I never really bothered with that thing with the DLC. I didn't even know you can win anything. Okay, what about the far rim? Dolan. We've been here, but there's like no percentages and stuff like that. I remember. And here there was nothing. And the far rim only has the Perseus Veil, I mean. Does it have more systems? No. Okay. Well, in that case, let's just shut down the Geth server, I guess.
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth Squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
Such a connection is theoretically possible, although highly unusual.
Well, how would it even work? I feel like you almost did that in the Project Overlord DLC, no? When the guy took control of you, David.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI-human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
Okay, yeah, exactly what I was saying. So I guess they perfected the same tech. I guess that's where I remember it from. So we request your trust, right? Okay.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the Squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
Okay then. It better work.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not going to...
He is.
Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
Well, I was gonna give you a new armor, Legion, but you're just gonna destroy it like that anyway, if you keep jumping from the shuttle. Yeah, and I changed my team a little bit because, well, it doesn't really matter in this mission. They're just here for their looks, I guess, and I had to put their points in too. Same layout like the Geth ship, I guess.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server.
Oh, Prime.
Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
I see. Well, here goes everything.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
So just like David, okay? Just, what did he say? Square root of... I forgot. Hope that's not the password.
Mapping to consensus. Remain still. Shepard Commander, excess movement during an upload is discouraged.
Okay, just stand still. Got it.
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
Okay, so I guess it's the same old excuse from Neuromancer and The Matrix and every other virtual world, right? You just perceive it with your own memories, I guess. That's how the Leviathan did it too, now that I think about it. So how will this destroy ships?
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
I see, well, that is unfortunate.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
Okay, Legion. Let's do this. And I have a gun.
Establishing connection to access point.
From what I remember, this wasn't received very well among players, this mission, but I mean, it's definitely different, and I appreciate it for that. I guess, like, we had a lot of standard missions already, so, you know, considering this is the Geth, they had to do something different with it.
Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
So it's kind of more puzzly than just shooting your way through more Geth.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Okay. So I just have to interrupt it, right? Look at that. Yeah, I mean, this mission is more about exposition and showing you what happened in the past with the Quarians. So I don't mind if you have a little puzzle to solve, kinda.
Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Then thanks, I think.
Yeah. He turned it into a video game, you know? He's a gamer himself, Legion. Okay, where do I have to go? Exactly. Here? I'm going in circles, I feel like. Okay, this is more like it.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
So did I do anything? This also reminds me of like some Assassin's Creed levels.
Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate.
Okay. What's going on? Right, we have these nodes, right? And that's where we find, I guess, the memories or files.
Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Yeah, I mean, this is more interesting like this because you don't know what is in here. And it kind of makes you curious about the data instead of just finding some console when you're shooting a lot of Geth. I feel like it gives it more attention. I don't know. As it keeps you guessing what's the next video, what's... Okay.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth, Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
Okay. So that was Unit 01. That was the first Geth. Interesting. So where is this taking me? Back in circles again. Am I going in circles? It shows me that way. So I was going in circles, okay. Here it is.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
That's what I've been doing, Legion. You think I'm just shooting these big pixels for nothing? This looks like a big Pac-Man. I like that it screams, kind of like it's in pain when I kill it. Is that still Shepard's perception of the Reaper screaming in agony?
This data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago. No functions. It is still capable of survey.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown connects.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
So do all Geth just have the same voice as you? Or am I just perceiving that because you're the only Geth I heard speak, right?
Accessing data cluster.
They're pinned!
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon!
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establishing connection with the remaining server node.
So it's a Korean weapon, your sniper rifle, right? How do I get there? I'm floating. Seriously. I'm not allowed? Am I glitched? Legion. What's going on? You need to let me through. I feel like the Reapers messed up here. The consensus. Do I have to reload? Like, what's going on? Well, game over. The Reapers won. Apparently. I'm gonna try to reload and see if I run into the same problem.
Establishing connection with the remaining server node.
Alright, I had to redo the last 3 clusters, I guess. I don't know what the problem was. These platforms didn't spawn.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Have you come under attack, Admiral Ron?
The Geth Squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue.
Okay, so I guess we did something already. We disabled a few of them on the ships.
Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
I see. Yeah, I remember the first time. This got really confusing. I think you have to shoot these. You have to trace where the first one is and then shoot the other one. And now you can proceed. Interesting level design, I guess, but yeah, I can definitely tell why people didn't like it. I enjoy the break from just the usual, honestly, but to each his own. It's not my favorite mission either, but I don't hate it. Okay, where is that? Alright, this one didn't have an infection point that replicated.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed.
Okay, so I'm guessing that point.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
So I'm just slowing it down, okay. Next. Where does this go?
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
But I did that. Oh, it has more. I see. So they can have more than one. This has like 3.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
I see.
Accessing data.
Out of the way! You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the Geth.
This is insane! We need the Geth! You can't just destroy them for asking us!
Damn. Oh, that guy freaked out.
Time's up. Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
Maybe not forgotten, but covered up. Most likely. So where do I go now, Legion? I'm going back. Yeah, I mean, they kind of flipped the entire script on the Quarians in this game. I mean, I guess even in the last one. Like in the first game, they were the victims, but now we see that there's more to it. Oh, this one is... We already did this. Where is this data cluster? I can't go anywhere again. Legion, did you glitch out again? Apparently, it glitched out. Come on. Why? I don't remember having any glitches in this quest, ever. Especially not platforms showing up. Am I missing something? Do I have to go through here? Maybe. Because I reloaded and it was a bit different, even that time. So maybe through here? Okay, so maybe you have to take both ways. Maybe it wasn't a glitch even the first time. Here we go.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
Where do you go? What's your weak point here? Scream, Reaper infection. What the? You stuck?
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
I think he has two.
The creators declared martial law.
And come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter after that. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel.
Damn.
Creator Megara, what is your status?
And the Geth didn't die. The Quarian died. Great.
Creator Megara. As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
I see. So basically, they killed their own people too, right? Who didn't support the purge, I guess. So where am I going, Legion? Again here.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Outro is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go.
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes,
You've been thinking about when we met?
it was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth, and perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server node established. We are ready to transport you.
Alright. Legion. I guess Shepard made an impression on him every time he stood up for him in front of the admirals, in front of everybody, and the fact that we helped it in the second game.
Something's happening to the Geth. The fighter squadrons have stopped. We detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Alright, we did it. Apparently.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the exit port and disconnect from the...
Uh-oh. Maybe we should hurry.
Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Shepard, are you hurt?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
I have noted an increased usage of bandwidth.
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Well, that's nice. A bunch of primes. We can use them. Why did you hide it, though?
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
I guess we can sympathize, right? Let's keep going for peace.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe, and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Alright, well, it worked out. In the end. That's so creepy, though. Those guys are big.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
She's so pissed. No data available, huh, Legion?
Zen, we need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not letting people in life pods die just so you can rummage through Geth debris.
You yourself said the life signs were weak. They might already be dead.
It's not your call to make.
Admiral, any tech we can recover gives us an edge against the Geth. If you care about our people.
Zen, we need those ships to...
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
Yeah, no problem. She's kind of obsessed with Geth tech. I mean, she's the one who performed surgery on her childhood doll. So, it's not surprising. Ron?
The data you forwarded about the Geth was disturbing. It doesn't match the stories we tell.
Changing your mind, huh?
Having second thoughts about the Geth?
Admirals don't have the luxury of second thoughts. What do you need?
Zen, yeah, we asked everything.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Well, at least Ron is here and not just Tali, and she's getting to see that Legion is not as every Quarian thinks.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
Legion, are you cool?
Shepard, Commander, we have re-established a connection with Geth liberated from the server.
What's their status?
We have integrated their programs into this platform's network with minimal difficulties. Your actions have changed their perspective on organics. They also offer gratitude.
Alright, everybody's changing their perspective. That's good. The Reaper's mind. What happened to you? Yeah, we asked. Everything else?
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Alright. We got more allies. We're one step closer to achieving peace between them, because that's my goal on a Paragon playthrough. I think I only failed once to do that because I didn't have Legion alive. It was one of my first playthroughs.
You might want to check in on Commander Williams down on the observation deck.
Okay, what happened to her?
The Allied Primes are relaying any hostile combat data they can decrypt. I never thought I'd be linking Geth into the system.
Well,
Commander?
what happened to Ash? Is she pissed off that I didn't let her shoot Geth? That we're turning the old enemy into a friend? Status update 314203R. What is this? From invalid extranet domain. Geth programs in hardware designation Legion have requested prime runtimes update Shepard Commander on platform status. Complying. Prime platforms housed in server blah 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 remain stationed on Rannoch. Creator forces prevent transfer of prime platforms to Geth transport vessels. I see. Cessation of Creator Geth conflict required to assist Shepard Commander designated allies awaiting conflict status update. Okay. So they were us, but they can't move because they're blocked. Okay. Let's see what Joker says about this.
You know, the Quarians have done pretty well with those suits. Maybe they can make something like that for you.
Yeah, they have. Protective medical exoskeleton. I could even get one with racing stripes.
So what's the problem?
It's like walking around in heavy armor. It totally screws with my spatial awareness.
I wear heavy armor, and my spatial awareness is perfect.
You crashed the last shuttle you flew, Vega. I need to feel my balance shift when I'm flying. I need to feel the ship moving with me. You take that away, and I don't know. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not me.
Yeah, I get that.
Plus, have you seen Tally? Come on, I don't have the hips to carry a suit like that.
Okay, Joker. I guess, yeah. Do you feel anything when the ship moves or turns because of the artificial gravity? I don't know. I always thought it was, I don't know, it didn't change anything. But I guess we did see us when we took damage on the ship that we had to hold on to things.
So you went into the Geth consensus? Like virtual reality?
Yeah, it was strange, but I got out all right.
Did you? I mean, how would you know?
How would I know what?
If you really got out. See, if the Geth experience everything virtually, then you could only think you're in the real world. What if this, like everything you're seeing now, is a simulation?
Come on, Joker, don't be a conspiracy guy. There's absolutely no chance of that happening. There's no puppeteer or anything like that controlling Shepard and prompting you to talk.
Commander?
Edie, what do you think?
Shepard, you are now possibly the only living organic who has experienced the Geth consensus. Do you feel different?
It was fascinating. Mind-blowing. And I'm also a bit thirsty.
And just like that, the magic is gone.
Did you just say what I think you said?
No.
Okay. Well, at least you didn't give in to conspiracies. Yeah, Shepard is just thirsty, unfortunately. You didn't even learn the Geth language like David did.
Hello, Shepard.
Commander?
But, I mean, you got other uses, Shepard, I guess. And David, I think, learned the Geth language before he interfaced, right? And that's why they made him interface. Because he understood them. Is Javik gone? He's still here with James, okay. Everybody's here now. I see. And let's check up on Ashley. Where are you? Where is she? Okay. She's drunk, isn't she?
Williams?
Oh.
What have we here?
Oh, sir. I'm off duty. Your voice? Sir, not so loud. Please, thank you.
Why are you curled up on the floor?
Am I? Oh, my head. So heavy. Can't move.
Ah. Enjoy your evening?
I'll be back to work in 30. Maybe 40. I swear. Just give me 45 minutes. Shh.
Okay, so why did this happen? Ashley, are you pissed about the Geth?
How did you end up in this sorry state?
Just wanted to let off some steam. Vega said he had just the thing to take my mind off stuff.
And did that thing come in a bottle?
Yes.
This empty bottle?
Damn.
It's empty. Oh boy.
Okay. Looks like you and Vega are hitting it on.
You know, I think it might be time to test the fire alarm.
Damn.
I'll pay you 1 million credits not to do that, sir.
2 million, and we have a deal.
You're a damn space pirate.
I could order Joker to sing to you over the comm.
I hate you.
I hate you...
Sir.
As you were, Williams.
Cold floor.
Okay, Ash. Where's the bottle? I'm gonna leave you be. And James, I gotta have a word with that guy. Damn.
Cold floor.
Okay. Where is James? Here with Javik. Did he have a drink too? He's eating now.
So, Prothean, huh?
Yes.
You guys like to drink, booze it up?
No.
Okay. What about gambling? Play cards?
Games of chance were punishable by death in the Empire.
Oh, sure. That seems reasonable. Okay. So, smoking. You ever do that?
Only when my armor became inflamed.
Right. Yeah, smoking. I get it. So jokes then. You got jokes, all right. You got any good ones?
No. Yes.
Give them to me.
The Tulomorian spy entered the enemy's camp and said to the Vanksher, I didn't know your parnaps could glow. That was the joke.
All right. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. That was a good one.
No, it wasn't. I just made it up. The joke is now on you, human. You will believe anything.
You are a strange one, Javik. What are you doing here? I know what James is doing here because he had a night with Ashley of drinking and now he's hungry. And you're here in the fridge. Did you go up to my cabin and take my fish?
Hey, Commander.
James, what are you up to?
A little cooking, hope you don't mind. I was craving some of my abuela's huevos rancheros. Not sure what kind of eggs these are, but they seem to work. Oh, if you see Ash anywhere, tell her I'll save her some. I'm thinking she might need a little nourishment after last night.
I don't think she's in any position to eat right now.
That's too bad. This is just what she needs. Not as good as my abuela's, but best thing I've had since I got on board. And maybe it's best I don't know what kind of eggs these are, no?
Prothean eggs, maybe. They're insects. Javik is trying to reproduce with you.
Hey, Commander.
Okay, so Ashley's not gonna be having eggs. You can give me some.
You took a great risk in allowing a machine access to your mind, Commander. What if they had infected you?
I see you're still upset about that.
I do not think this James soldier understands me. None of these cycles seem to understand me, and I do not care.
And that's why I love you, Javik. You're so weird.
Not at this time.
Okay. He wants some eggs, I feel like. So, keep making them, James.
This platform can be of some assistance, Garrus Vicarian.
I appreciate the offer, Legion, but this is something I know a thing or two about.
Telemetry data indicates the calibration of Normandy's weapon accuracy can be improved by 0.32%.
That's all? You can't squeeze 0.34% out?
Negative. That threshold is not possible.
You sure? Take a look now.
Scanning. Normandy's weapon systems have been improved by a margin of 0.43%. How did you accomplish this?
A little secret we organics like to keep. Always hold some back for emergencies.
Is our current situation an emergency?
A Geth meddling with our computers, telling me how to do my job? No, I can't imagine that would qualify.
Sassy Petty Garrus is back.
So, a virtual Geth reality, huh, Shepard? There are a lot of ways I can think of getting a few kicks in this universe. That's not one of them.
Come on, man. I have experience with Project Overlord. It was my first time.
So, who needs their ass kicked now?
Javik, apparently. Maybe you should keep an eye on him.
Maybe of some assistance, Garrus Vicarian.
I appreciate the offer, Legion, but this is something I know a thing or
Oh,
two
you're
about.
repeating.
Data indicates the calibration of Normandy's.
Okay, well, I'll let you be. Did I go to see Liara?
I had hoped the Geth would have analyzed any Prothean technology they came across. You're saying you found none?
No. On this topic, our knowledge is not significantly greater than your own.
That's too bad, but thank you for looking.
Shepard Commander placed faith in us. We will do the same for Normandy.
You mean the Normandy's crew?
We do not see a meaningful distinction.
Okay. We're one with the ship. I guess you're one with the platform, right? The programs are in the platform.
Feel free to look around.
I did. And I do have some stuff now. Miniaturized armor capacitors. Power cooldown or shield regen. Well, I have a lot of power cooldown. Let's get some more shields. And improve Geth resistors. These schematics, blah blah blah. Shields or power damage. I would say my powers are mostly... I have a lot of drones. I do have overload and sabotage, but they do more... They're more about duration. How much do I have already? Power damage 5%, 10%, 15, and shields just 10. Okay, then we'll get more shields.
At your service.
What about Dr. Chakwas? You wanna analyze me? Because I went into the Geth consensus?
Nothing to report.
Okay. Well, since everybody had a party around here, and I was saving the Quarians, I'm just gonna leave them alone. Engineers, how are you guys doing?
Shepard.
My board is green.
Commander.
They got nothing. Allers?
Commander.
No news. And I guess he's the only one left. Cortez.
Just one more diagnostic suite.
Okay.
Sir.
That's it? Alright, well... Maybe we read a little bit, but not here. Let me feed the fish. Let's go to the bathroom. It's more quiet in here. Do we do more Codex? So we got Reaper capabilities. The Reapers are technologically superior to the organic species of the galaxy, but the degree of that superiority is a matter of debate in the intelligence community. The Reapers' thrusters and FTL drives appear to propel them at more than twice the speed of Citadel ships. Estimates of their location in dark space suggest they can travel nearly 40 light-years in a 24-hour period. Okay, I didn't know about this. 40 light-years is a lot. Reaper power sources seem to violate known physical laws. Reapers usually destroy fuel infrastructure rather than attempting to capture it intact, indicating that Reapers do not require organic species energy supplies. Consequently, the Reapers attack without regard for maintaining supply lines behind them, except to move husks from one planet to another. Unlike Citadel ships, Reapers do not appear to discharge static buildup from their drive cores, although they sometimes appear reeved in static discharge when they land on planets. Interesting. They probably discharge the energy into their weapons. I'm thinking. The main gun on a Reaper capital ship dwarfs that of the Alliance Everest-class dreadnoughts. No dreadnought has yet survived a direct hit from the weapon. Okay. Estimates put its destructive power anywhere from 142 to 454 kilotons of TNT. Even if the target is hardened, as in the case of a surface-based missile silo, the gun can instead bury the target beneath molten metal. Precise targeting computers and correctors also give Reaper weapons a longer effective range than organic dreadnoughts or cruisers. The kinetic barriers on a Reaper capital ship can shrug off the firepower of a small fleet. Weapons specifically designed to overcome shields such as Javelin, Guardian lasers, or the Fennec series can bypass the barriers to some degree. The difficulty is getting close enough to use them. The surface-mounted weaponry on Reaper ships, similar in principles to Guardian, presents an effective defense against organic species fighters. Okay. And we got Reaper vulnerabilities. Although clearly technologically superior to the Citadel forces, the Reapers have experienced casualties in the battles across the galaxy. This indicates that theoretically, with the right intelligence, weapons, and strategy, the Reapers could be defeated. Unlike the Mass Effect relays that they created, Reapers do not have quantum shields. Interesting. Locking itself down at a quantum level would leave a Reaper unaware of its surroundings until the shields deactivated. Instead, Reapers rely on kinetic barriers. I see. Interesting, I never read these, I think, or at least I don't remember them being able to travel so far, and this thing with the shields. I always wondered, like, how far into dark space they were, and how fast were they able to get here. In the case of a Reaper capital ship, these kinetic barriers can hold off the firepower of 2 dreadnoughts simultaneously, but 3 clearly causes strain, and 4 typically results in destruction. Weapons designed to maximize heat damage, such as the Fennec series, show better results against the Reapers than pure kinetic impacts. The barriers of a Reaper destroyer are less formidable than those of a capital ship. It is possible for a single cruiser or many fighters to disable or demolish a destroyer if they can get within range before they are themselves destroyed. The Reaper's energy sources are not infinite. For example, to land on a planet, a Reaper must substantially reduce its mass. Interesting. This transfer of power to its Mass Effect generators leaves the Reaper's kinetic barriers at only partial strength, so they're vulnerable when they're on the ground. Sovereign was destroyed while assuming direct control over Saren. The feedback from Saren's death seemed to entirely overload Sovereign's shields. Interesting. Current Reapers do not seem to suffer from this design flaw. Okay. Reaper capital ships can turn faster than Citadel dreadnoughts, but to do so, they must lower their mass to a level unacceptable in combat situations. Consequently, it is possible for a dreadnought to emerge from FTL travel behind the capital ship, then bring its guns to bear faster than the Reaper can return fire. This is a poor tactic, however, against Reapers flying in proper formation. I see. Well, that's very interesting. It kind of sucks that we don't get to really witness more combat stuff with the ships and everything. Like, mostly we just get a cinematic with complete chaos. Like, we don't really understand what tactics are involved. It's just like any other sci-fi in space, with ships just shooting at each other.
Earth, the home world and capital of humanity, was enjoying a new golden age before the Reapers attacked. Disease, pollution, and other social ills were on the decline, thanks to technological advances and a wealth of resources from the colonies. Earth was an inspiration even to alien cultures, resulting in influence out of proportion with humanity's brief time on the galactic stage. The Reaper attack has put an end to any semblance of this former life. The great cities of Earth are storehouses of human DNA for the Reapers to harvest. Reaper gunships, capable of megaton-scale firepower, annihilated industrial centers in seconds. The militaries of Earth's disparate nation-states have retained only partial communication with the system's alliance fleets, leaving the planet's resistance efforts uncoordinated and vulnerable. The loss of the comm buoy network has cut off Earth's economy from the rest of the galaxy, sending shockwaves across galactic markets and a significant obstacle to receiving aid.
Okay, well, that's pretty bleak. Good to know what we're fighting for. Yeah, I figured we'd do some of these voiced entries because my voice is not doing so well right now. So, human diplomatic relations.
A political economic pact for collective colonial security, the Alliance is the central galactic institution of human society. The Alliance gained associate membership to the Citadel Council in 2165 and full membership in 2183, with Ambassador David Anderson representing humanity. Human political economic relationships vary between combative and lucrative. The Turians, who'd fought humans during the 2157 First Contact War, have become valuable trade partners, despite residual social hostility. Other relationships are even more complicated. The rapid rise of human political influence on the Council, achieving in decades what others waited or are still waiting centuries to acquire, has galvanized suspicion and resentment against humanity. That negativity is vastly outweighed by the respect and trust humanity earned by saving the Council during the 2183 attack on the Citadel, at the cost of Alliance cruisers Cairo, Cape Town, Emden, Jakarta, Madrid, Seoul, Shenyang, and Warsaw, and their 2,400 crew.
Okay, I guess we knew most of this.
Admiral Stephen Hackett is a decorated officer in the Systems Alliance, currently assigned to Arcturus Station on the far side of the Sol Relay. In the battle for the Citadel, Admiral Hackett commanded the 5th Fleet. Following that victory, he was promoted to head of the Alliance military. Hackett was born to a single mother in Buenos Aires in 2134. When his mother died in the pandemic of 2146, he was placed in the Advanced Training Academy for Juveniles, where his superior talents in science and leadership quickly became evident. Hackett enlisted in 2152, volunteering for high-risk missions to colonize space beyond the Sol Relay. He was commissioned as a second lieutenant on Arcturus Station in 2156, and soon proved his ability in the First Contact War. His rare ascent from enlisted man to admiral remains an Alliance legend.
It would be cool to have a game with Hackett, maybe, as the main protagonist, set during the First Contact War. Or at least they could try to do it for that TV show they keep talking about. That's never being made. I think it would be a lot more interesting than just having Shepard's story retold for a TV show. But anyway, David Anderson.
Admiral David Edward Anderson is a career military officer in the Systems Alliance Navy. Born in London in 2137, he later moved to Arcturus Station and became the first graduate of the Alliance's now renowned N7 Marine program. Anderson is one of the Alliance's most decorated Special Forces operatives and served with honor during the First Contact War. He was the original captain of the SSV Normandy before relinquishing command to his XO, Commander Shepard. After the Alliance victory in the Battle of the Citadel, Anderson briefly served as the Citadel's first human counselor. He soon became embroiled in a Cerberus plot to abduct his friend Kaylee Sanders, however, and learned that he was unable to live a life without action. He stepped down as counselor and returned to the military to prepare for the Reaper invasion. The Alliance Parliament named Donald Udina as his successor.
Well, that wasn't a great succession. Or yeah, you can also have Anderson as the protagonist for that TV show, set during the First Contact War. That would be cool. Anderson is also the protagonist in the books, so you already have where to draw from when it comes to his personality and everything. Anyway, let's do one more here. Ashley.
Lieutenant Commander Ashley Williams is a career military officer with the Systems Alliance. Born in 2158 to a military family, Williams enlisted directly out of high school, splitting time between Earth and hostile environment training on Titan. After earning numerous commendations early in her career, Williams became a platoon guide on Eden Prime, where she was the only member of her unit to survive the Geth attack. Williams then served as gunnery chief under Commander Shepard on the SSV Normandy, and was promoted to lieutenant commander after the Battle of the Citadel. More recently, an Alliance tribunal called on Williams to testify about her experience with the Reapers.
Okay, well, nothing that I didn't know about Ashley here. I never read these entries. I don't think I even knew about them. I mean, I guess it would make sense that you have entries on your companions. Guess I never checked them out, really. Anyway, I'm gonna end the episode here for today. Next time I think I'm gonna go after the Reaper base, but for now, thank you for watching and farewell.